Okay, hey. So, I thought about tunnel a little bit more, and it could also be an underground tunnel, like, sometimes little in kids' books, it'll show something, one of the animals underground, a little tunnel, dig under, how it'll show it from underground, whatever. Maybe we'll get lucky and find some. These are just from Dollar Tree. I love these books. I want to sit and go through these and do them myself every time I bring them out. Just for the memories. It's just the colors, everything's just so perfect, right? Just, never outgrow it, I guess. Okay. It probably honestly wouldn't hurt me to rehash some of this stuff. I mean, how much have I forgotten? I hate to think. Okay, I don't think these are going to have it, but... Okay. Not that one. Cute. Look at that. How cute. Now, these could be scanned, and then printed on cardstock or something. That's adorable. Cute. Oh my gosh. It's just the cutest little thing. Oh. This is an activity book. Oh, still very cute. So, yeah. There, trace and write. Not sure about this one. Look what that is. Hold on, is that underground? There's a tunnel. I didn't even think of that. I was just kind of like, I don't know what to think about. And I'm like, wait a minute, it could be an underground tunnel. There we go. Now, wax, I don't think they're going to have anything. They might. I have to look at, like, letter W, though. Let's see if they have anything for that. Stop that. Don't you misbehave. Didn't they have the alphabet in here? No? Okay, maybe not. Look at that. That's so cute. This one did. Let me see if W has wax, which I'm sure it won't. No. These are reproducibles. I don't think this is going to be one I want, because these are just black and white. Amazing sheets for school. It's for teachers, I just bought those to scan and reproduce if I want. Again, more books from Dollar Tree. I don't know if any of these are going to have anything wax. But I'm going to look for that for a little bit, and then I'm moving on. Like if they have a little wax melt on a little letter or something. I've got it in there. I know where I've got it. I'm not going to waste my time with these now. Then I can get back in order. I like to not skip, Okay, now which one was that? That was going to be this one. I have a cutout letter with a piece of wax on the thing somewhere. I had it in my hand recently. Oh, where were you? I probably used it. Yeah, that's right. Okay. If there's... This book is amazing. If you can find it, by all means. Look at that cover. This is going to be a journal someday, because this is flat out gorgeous. To reference our dear Get Her Done dude. I don't care who you are, that's beautiful right there. Can't think of his name. That's how I am. I know he said get her done. Oh, who? I mean, he's one of the comedian, you know, Ron White, Jeff Foxworthy. Oh, the other two, I can't think of their names. It's so stupid. Okay. Come on, something with wax, baby. Wax, baby. That was dumb. Okay. I just remember seeing it. These are so cute. Look how cool of an image that is. They're just hanging on there with different strings, and it's just amazing. Y'all are just so cute with this stuff. They really... Uh-oh. Ooh, maybe here with the letters or something. Wax. You see wax. Well, how are you gonna let me know? So cute. You got the letters, but not the... Oh. Well, you know, it might not be in here. Oh, look at that paper. Just, I mean, this is going to be used as a journal because it has to be. It's just... Oh, look at these cute stamps. I used a stamp already, didn't I? No, it's coming. Stamp is coming at number 29. What's on the back of this? Yeah, okay, well, I don't care so much about that. I don't know, you guys, it's hard. Such cool ephemera in here, though, seriously. If you can get this book, I highly recommend it. As you can see, it's loaded. Come on, give me something with a little wax melt on it, please. Oh, there they are. What's on the other side? See? Look at me. Nice. I knew that was in there. Okay. Thought I used it, but actually I do have another one. It's only got one wax thing on it, but this is even better. Let me shove this stuff back. Oh, what a mess. Yay! Alright. So number 10 was wax. Because I'm so happy my husband is back part-time, or full-time. Oh, can't even talk. It was so nice to go to Dollar Tree today. We didn't get a lot. They didn't have a lot. And I'm not going to buy it just to buy it. If I don't, but glad he's going full-time because it's no fun not having any money to spend on stuff for this job or hobby or whatever that I have. And it's hard because a lot of the haul videos get a lot more views than and I've listened to people that have said the same, that they've noticed on their channels. Their haul videos get way more views than any of their other junk journaling or decorating or whatever else they're doing. And mine kind of, I'm not sure. At first I thought mine were, and I think they, in general, they will. But, okay, 10. I just haven't been able to go spend the money on it. So, it's nice today to finally go. Walk around, see what Dollar Tree had, found some cool stuff. Not a lot, but some things. You know? I haven't gone to Goodwill in forever. And I want to go to TJ and Ross, you know, of course, to see what they have. Because those icon glasses are my thing. And coffee mugs, of course. I just love these. We've been drinking bottled water for so long. We finally just bought one of those water heater cooler thingies, you know, from Lowe's. And you get the bottle of water in it. It'll heat it and cool it and whatever. We finally got one of those. Yeah, so I'll keep this. This would be great for... And I'm taking... When I go into... Ooh, boy, Tina, try to talk. This is how it is. This crooked's driving me nuts. See how it's crooked? That's how it is. But, I'm gonna have to cut that off. I can't handle that. Anyway, these I'm gonna take in with me my scrap box and a bunch of those blank tags that I have in my big tag box with all the stuff and stuff. You know, the big, where I had all the cutouts and they're all in tag shaped strips, you know, different sizes. That big, if you've watched me for a while, you've seen it. It's huge. Anyway, I'm gonna take those in and try to work on that in the house tonight when it's gonna be cold. Yeah, see, it's the design, but it comes up here and it comes up higher. It's just... I'm not going to think about it. Alright. Oh, hey. Stop that. You can't write on the back of that, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in as a pocket somewhere. I think we finished. Let me show you where we're at, because I think I did more that you all didn't see. I have no idea what's going to happen here yet. So yeah, we've gone halfway through these prompts. Over halfway. Because I'm going to do 10 and 19 today, and then we'll be 20 out of the 31. And we're going to get through a few of those, so we're moving quick. But I just numbered them according to the prompt list. So it's all ink and page papers. I'm telling you guys, you look at these. It's just amazing. Oops, get in there. This one was for hidden, and you can't see all that under here unless you lift it. That's how I did it. You have your papers. Yeah, it's big. This is really turning out cute. I love all these prompts. I'm keeping it simple, and because if I can sell this, then, you know, someone might want to decorate it, so. Some upper pockets. I keep trying to remind myself to do upper pockets because it gets so bulky in the bottom, you know. Yeah, we have a new signature here. Okay, so, and I'm really concentrating on decorating the white of these sides of these papers that I printed, and I'm not decorating any of these coffee dye. Those are strictly for writing. You know, none of these. And then most of all these are going to be blank too. So, let me get some ink on this. How was your week? I hope it was a good one. You glad it's over? If you're working, I bet you are. Happy Friday to you. I always shake this down. I'm always afraid because it gets, you know, icky. So I shake it down by the floor in case it decides to spring a leak. Wow, this is just a mess. What do I have? You know what? This is going to have to work. But I need a dry cloth, so what do I have? I don't want to ruin everything I've got here. Let's see. Any other dry? Yes, I do. Okay. I'm just going to wipe this whole area off here on the top because, my gosh, that gets crazy. Maybe it'll seal better when it closes and not leak. I don't know. Oh, I didn't quite look at that though. It's soaking wet. Let's see if I can get this down in there. Where is that thing? Wow. Look at it now. I know, I'm sorry. Maybe you'll seal better now and quit spitting when I. There we go. Ink. Who cares? Let's see now. Okay, so we've got this. Now I gotta, of course, scratch my face, and I got ink all over. Didn't have it on that finger. Everybody else does, though. Now this is going to be heavy. Of course, you know how it is when you first. It's going to be very heavy. Just want to dry it. I'm not even going to try to get inside because this is going to be so dark right now. Too much. Good enough. Alright, that's been distressed. I'm just going to use this as a pocket. I'm going to do this. Back sides of these are all awesome. For collaging. Yeah, you want to keep that, right? I sure do. I don't know how I think I'm going to be carrying all that in there. It's this big open thing of pieces, so that could be interesting. Okay. She just go ahead and dry. Pretty thick. Alright, so now what do we want to do here? Look better this way. Yes. But I don't want that to be white. Look at, I'm getting ink from my fingers on here. But how's that gonna look with that? It's gonna look just fine. Actually fits. Awesome. Glue. See, I really didn't need to distress that. I'll probably have to do it again now if that's alright. It does not matter. I don't think we'll waste that much stress oxide when we do that. Oh, yeah, no, you're not. It's gonna. Don't you do that. I watched Something's Gotta Give last night with Jack Nicholson, Keanu. See, there goes. I cannot think of her name. Just ridiculous. We just lost her. She just barely passed away. I cannot think of her name. What did I do here? Yes. It's such a good movie. Diane Keaton. Thank you. My gosh. I feel really bad I couldn't think of her name. That's not going to be easy to cut. Got to come out from the other way. You know, it's cool because she was in the Godfather and I just barely finished watching that trilogy. It was awesome. Where did that go? There it is. My goodness, I could not find it. I'm going to leave this or trim it off. I'm going to leave it because it's just something different. This page is slightly smaller than the rest, so ain't gonna hurt no thing. just trim this, and then I can just glue this whole card and not worry about. Ooh, really dark when you first fill that pad up. I usually do 3 or 4 drops because up here this just seems to dry out so quick because we're in a drier climate. The only time Arizona gets humid is when it's in monsoon season. And then, oh yeah, you can count on us complaining about it. But the dry is bad too. The winter's dry and, you know, staticky, and you get shocked all the time. So that's coming. I want it to be summer again. I don't want to be cold. I'm not liking it. The older I get, I hate it more and more. So now I know why people move to Florida and places like that. Of course, I live in Arizona. I mean, I'm in a snowbird state. But we're in northern Arizona, so it's... And I have family down in Phoenix, you know, the Tucson area, all that. But, you know, right. So there's wax. Wax is done. Tunnel is next, and that's number 19. So much easier than cutting them out. Okay. Ooh, I didn't put this on here anywhere. Good, I'm going to cover up that number 17 because that's... this. All right, 19. Now this can be interesting. Let's just get... It's going to be over here. Yeah, no, I'm not putting it on these. I do need to distress this, though. Has white on it. That's better. Here, I'll put it. I'm only decorating the white pieces, like I said. That's what we're going to do. It's going to fold out. That's going to be all right. This isn't vintage, it's just Dollar Tree. It's hard to get these. Doesn't matter anyway. Alright, now that one's glue on in its entire... No, not quite. Okay. Ooh, a bunch of stuff just fell over. glue seeping. Good. All right, so this is 19. I just want to leave this because whoever buys it might want to decorate that. So I'm just going to put this in here. Thank you, Beacon, for this section. Put it like this. I know that was easy, but that's the best I could do with a tunnel. I'm not sure about movement either. Oh, this thing's just, man, sorry, I didn't realize. I don't catch it if my time is down here on the end of my phone, then I know this is gonna be one of those thin screens, and I hate that. I didn't catch that it's not in the right place. It's on the portrait because it's just the way I have it angled, so that's annoying. We're at 32 minutes, so we're gonna stop there. And I may or may not record. I may or may not stay out here. I might go in. I don't know. It's a long way to go in this journal, and I'm almost done. And I'm only in the very beginning of the second signature. We've only got 11 left to do. And all this is going to be... But that's why I'm doing the white. Right. Trying to get through all those, and then you know, those will be decorated, and then all these other pretty pages will just be there for the enjoyment. So, yeah. Alright, I will see you in the next video. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe and share and all that good stuff, you know. It helps us all out. Gotta stick together. Work together and stick together. And help support each other, so. Yeah, for sure. And I have my subscriptions on my YouTube are not private. I have them where people can go in and see who you know, who my husband and I are subscribed to. So if you're wondering, you know, maybe if there's some new people, new gals in there that you haven't, and I started watching Michael. He does planning. I think I've just started watching. I think he's YouTube. But anyway, yeah, you might find some folks in there you want to watch as well. Alright. So, movement is 21. I'm going in order, kind of, but I'm also going to go see if there's a paper that'll fit movement. But I don't know if there will be. Get through half the signature, you know you're not going to find it in the other half. Okay. I don't think there is. At least not here, not in the book. All right. That's right, I got these upside down. Oh, I keep... remember, I started this and I flipped this doggone book around, started the whole thing upside down. Really irritating. But I love that page. Alright. Other papers. Let me see if there's more. Movement. all kinds of things that could be. I don't think so, though. All this got bent. Dang it. That's okay. Paint running is movement, isn't it? That's really cool. It's not really. That's reaching for me anyway. I don't think any of these smaller things have. They give you a really good variety of things to use. That's movement. That's waves crashing. And that's water, isn't it? Oh, more waves crashing. The hourglass would be movement. Sand moves. Where are we at? That's a tuck. But that's upside down. What does that mean? It's supposed to be a flip up? Probably. Look at those. Just checking these papers real quick. Oh my gosh. Okay. What do these say? Now, movement could be motion or a movement. This is handwriting. Movement. Oh. Lots of little kid did these. Just, oh, how cute. Oh gosh, you guys, these are just amazing. Oh, hey. Address. How cute. Zoom, zoom. Oh. Movement. Zoom, zoom. Okay. We're gonna have to do that. I have to, you guys. This is gonna be another cute page. I never did stop this video and change it. I gotta do that. I think I'm trying to fold this where they have to actually unfold the whole thing. And use it as a tuck spot. Let's see. They'll be moving the paper to open it also. So I'm trying to do multiple little things. Where are we at on the other side here? All right, stop that. Okay, we're gonna want this right here. The zipper is movement if you unzip it. I wish I had a little bitty zipper I could stick there that you could actually open. How cute would that be? Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and this is gonna become a tuck. This is all it's getting glued down. I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna distress this. It's I'm not gonna distress it. It's hard for me, but it's such cute paper, I just don't want to. And I don't have to. None of us do. I didn't even check to see if this was big enough to handle it, you guys. Well, it's not going to be a tuck because I just glued the whole thing down, first of all. You know how I am. You know how I do. Now, we can move it. Sort of fragile paper, you know, but wow, these aren't even barely sticky anymore. I was just gonna put a couple of these here and be done with it. my dinner's gonna be easy. I was at Walmart today, got groceries, so while we were there, of course, I'm over in the fresh food area, and their little sushi that they have, the shrimp tempura ones, I like those. This is actually sticky, but not real sticky. I don't trust it to stay. But they have the shrimp tempura little hand rolls, you know. Oh, they're pretty good for store-bought. You know, nothing's like fresh, but what I don't care for with sushi or any Japanese dish that has it is the seaweed, the nori. I don't like it. I do not. It's gross. All right, so this is movement. You have to move the paper. It's zooming. There's a zipper. Oh, God, I wish I had a zipper. That'd be cool to have to zip it. Okay. Right, now that is number 21. Excuse me. Still haven't stopped that video. Could be another hour. Pretty close. And I'm just gonna leave that. If they want to cover it with something else or whatever, you know, that's good. Okay, I am gonna end it here. Texture was gonna be easy. We got stuff for that. So yeah, I'm gonna stop this video then and get going on a new one. Maybe not right away. I don't know. So I'll see you in the next video. We will be continuing this and finishing it, and then we'll decorate the outside of the cover and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. And, you know, like I've mentioned, you know, we're trying to get into, someone literally gave us a 1-bedroom, 1-bath mobile home, and it's an 85 Cavco. Cavco was top of the line back then. Or at some point, they were very, very nice mobile homes, and this thing is in pretty good shape. The floors were trashed, because it was the lady had kept dogs in there all day while she was at work, and they couldn't get outside, so they peed in the house. Yeah, but we're almost done. We're just a few things left. You know, sometimes you just gotta wait for the money, and that's what we're doing. But then once we get moved in there, we're gonna get all this out of here. All this coming out of this 8x8 shed, and it's gonna go into the 5th wheel. That's gonna be so much cooler. The videos are gonna be different. They're gonna be nicer. You know, you see a lot more of everything that way, and everything. So, and I'll record the organization once I get everything moved in there. That's going to be a big undertaking. It's going to be a big undertaking just to move everything. So, but I'm up for it. I can't wait. So thanks for watching me. I appreciate you. I'm sorry this video is so long. I really am trying to keep them to about a half an hour. So, because people don't want to sit this long and watch this stuff. It gets boring. You fall asleep. That's what I do. It doesn't get boring, but sometimes, you know. But, and I'm sure I'm not the most exciting one to watch. But yeah, so I appreciate you, though. I appreciate you guys all hanging out with me and subscribing. And those of you that are watching, I appreciate that. The views are important. You know, you can have so many subscribers, but the views matter, the comments matter, and all that. So you know, whoever you're watching on YouTube, you know, be a good little YouTuber and you know, like the videos. Liking's important, you know, especially likes and comments. That keeps the video moving. It keeps YouTube thinking, oh, there's a lot of interest on this video. Look at all the comments and look at all the likes. And they push it. So if you love someone on YouTube and you want to support them without really having to do anything, well, there you go. So, all right. Appreciate you. Love you guys. Have a good one. Bye.